Oh, alright, here we go. I was just looking at the scores here, noticing that some of them are wrong. We're going to have to update those later. But alright, what do we got going on here? So, just to talk about the rules here, we've got 4 red 5s, and the Riichi costs 1,000, the Honba is 300, and the No 10 is 2,000. So really this is very close to normal rules. We've just got a little higher No 10 payment, and there's like one more red 5. So I guess there's a fair amount of, there's a bit more incentive to open than there would be with normal rules, because No 10 is so valuable, and because there's more red 5s. But still pretty close to normal rules. Anui maybe can, whoever opens here, whoever open, like if Stoxel opens on the east or Anui opens on the Haku, we don't see either of those. Oh, one of the Haku is already gone, so maybe Stoxel has the advantage here. Both of them kind of have slowish hands though. Oh, and Anui drawing another pair. 3 pairs? Yeah, too many shapes though, right? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Yeah. It doesn't want to let go of that Penchant. So holding on to an extra shape just for that. Oh, maybe we'll drop it now? No, dropping one of those pairs makes sense. Chun, opening on the 3, 4, 5, just going for no 10, probably. Not no 10, going for a K10, trying to avoid that bad no 10 penalty. It seems early, but maybe just gave up on that hand. Oh, it actually has Yakuhai. I'm a dummy. Jen has Yakuhai over there, so it still can easily get a Yaku. Nobody is getting a chance to actually open on Yakuhai here, though. Oh, Pororo with the Chin. Somehow I didn't even look at Pororo's hand with the Shinitsu there. And how far away is that? It's 1 away now with that draw? Or is that actually temp? That can't be Tempai, right? Hold on. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, 7, 8, 9, 6, 6, 6. 1, 2, 3. So that's like a single weight on the 3. That's a weird looking single weight. No. 2, 3. Hold on. 2 also works there. Hold on. What kind of weight is this? I'm too dumb for this game. Or 2 is someone else's weight, right? That's Anui's weight? No, Anui is not in Tempai. It was Chun's weight, yeah. Chun switching to the 4-mon now. And Pororo switching to the 2. Actually, was already on the 2. Well, no, Pororo's waiting on the 3. Now waiting on the 2. Yeah, Pororo's got a nice Haneman Shinisu set up there if that just happens to drop. But someone is going to have to drop the Dora for that. A little bit unlikely, I feel like. And actually, we can see all of the Dora. So that's not coming out for sure. Yeah. But yeah, look at that Noten. That's not right, is it? I guess it is. Yeah, it seems so big. That seems so massive. But I guess that's correct, isn't it? It's 3,000. Wow. Yeah. I don't know. I was saying that this is similar to normal rules, but wow. Yeah, that's so massive. 3,000 points for 2 people being in no 10, like that's gonna happen all the time. So you gotta really be worried about that K10. You gotta like be aggressive, I think. Because you're always, I mean, you're even risking a 6,000 point hit if it goes really bad. So like, what's the like? You might deal into a Mangan, but like you have to balance out these, like, what's the chance of dealing into a Mangan versus being the only person not in Tempai, or one of 2 people not in Tempai, even. Like, yeah, I think that like, even though I felt like the rules are pretty similar to normal rules, that no 10 penalty is just ridiculous. Oh, Ipatsumo. Yeah, that double no 10 penalty is just massive. It's way more massive than I felt like it was going to be. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't kind of realize that to begin with, because it's kind of like, I mean, I entered in these rules 2,000, 3,000, 6,000, but it just didn't like sink in, I guess. I don't know. Alright, oh, Poro having a really nice hand here as dealer. Some chance of getting Sanshoku, probably not, but they're just really nice shapes. Oh, and instantly drawing into one of those. So already 2 away. Oh, and already 1 away. Okay, anything else going on? So Anui is actually pretty close as well. They end up with a weight on the 2. Actually, oh wait, hold on. So Anui is still 2 away, right? So I don't feel like Anui's gonna be able to, like, the hand is just kind of not shaped correctly to be able to speed up that much. It just needs like good, like 1 or 2 good draws, like drawing like the 8 so or drawing the 2 mon would speed it up a lot, but like that's such specific tiles. So I think I'm not feeling too good about Anui being able to do this. That was helpful though, somewhat. Yeah, I mean that's a nice shape there in pin. It is 1 away. And Pororo, still not in Tenpai. So we'll just see who gets the good draw here. Oh yeah, and there it is. I expect Anui may push here a bit. Having 2 red 5s and the Dora being gone, Anui might not feel too threatened by this. Oh, didn't get a chance. Stock Soul dealing in. Yeah, this game may be a big deal for Stock Soul if they don't turn this around. Only 4 games total. A single game could have a huge effect. But I think the Stock Soul is probably going to make things work out. unless there's some really bad luck. It always happens. Okay, so let's see. Pororo having kind of a Honitsu looking hand here, sort of. Well, I mean, I think we'll see. Like, if Pororo draws next to the 7 mon, like here, like this draw, the 4 pin is very consequential. But I think that should have maybe. I feel like committing to Honitsu is pretty strong, at least to the point of dropping the 7 mon. It is certainly slowing down your hand to get rid of that floater, but drawing that 4 pin, like, hand is already looking good for Honitsu, and the Dora being the 8 pin, I think like keeping these honor tiles is pretty valuable compared to just keeping a floater anyway. It'd be different. I think it'd be different if it was a full shape. If it was a 7/8 or 6/7, then there's certainly, like, you're going to be taking like an actual step back to drop it. Yeah, okay. Again, Anui having some value in terms of like a shiny hand with Dora in it. Just 2 Dora. Anui not too far away. Also, it can open for simples. I expect the issue is that 7/8, but Anui may be really wanting to open for simples to take advantage of those Dora and just get a kind of a reasonable 3 Han hand. Pororo taking the 1 away for not taking the 1 away for Honitsu. Really avoiding Honitsu. I'm not sure why. Because this can be a manga on 12,000 points if it becomes Honitsu. As it is, it's just 2 Han, which is, even for dealers, nothing. So yeah, I think that's very curious. Because yeah, I mean, dropping that 1 pin just really was giving up on him. I guess it is true that we're getting really close to the end of the match here. And okay, not match, end of the round. Oh, Stock Soul dealing it again. Yeah, having a rough time this match. I think that's an interesting question. Like, if you are giving yourself a significantly worse Ishan 10 and you're going into the third row, and like as dealer, you could get a cheap hand or you can get a manga, and like how much are you worried about just reaching Tenpai to the point where you would drop the one pin there and not go for the more expensive hand? I wonder if the rule set is actually going to incentivize something like that. I don't feel like it. I feel like it's still good to go for Honitsu. But certainly that kind of thing makes it more interesting as a question. Like, even when you're like how soon should you go for K10 given how valuable it is with this with the double no 10 payment. All right, the Chun having a pretty slow hand here. Stock-Soul actually has some value there and has a pretty decent hand. Some bad shapes in it. Really needs a couple. Oh, that's pretty good, isn't it? Does that help? That actually doesn't help. Allows it to go. I guess it could go simples, but and it allows to draw gives more acceptance. Like this becomes a Yankan 468 pin, so that's good. Oh, now it could go simples with that draw. So maybe Stock-Soul will try and the point about so few points, and getting fourth place is really bad. It's -20 in the UMA. So the current UMA setup. I didn't mention this at the start. That's part of the rules set. Is that the UMA is, I think, like 15, 5, 0, -20, something like that. So emphasizes. Oh, and Chun actually probably going to get into Tenpai here on this double least. Hand looked pretty bad to me, but yeah, being able to open. And this actually could become a Chanta. So let's see. This is just it's 1, 2, 3. So Chanta would make this a Mangan. So that'd be very valuable. Anui. Okay, Anui taking the Richi. Just waiting on the 3-so, just the 3-so. Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah, Anui has a pretty bad weight. Easily deal into this 2-5. We see all these 2s over here. Is this Khan going to be taken? It doesn't add an Ura, so may as well take it. The only thing is giving up is a safe drop, basically. But yeah, Stock-Soul has all the 2s. We can see most of the 5s. So Stock-Soul, I'm saying Stock-Soul, Chun has a very bad weight in terms of what we can see. It seems like a good weight from Chun's perspective. Switching over to a headless. So Chun may get back into Tenpai here. And Chun knows it's going to be a minimum 3,000 payment here. So it has to take that into account. Like, is it worth? What is the risk of actually dealing in here? Didn't have a chance to get Tenpai again, but that choice could have come up. That choice was certainly made back when dropping the north to drop out of Tenpai. Yeah, so both of them end up losing 3,000, and they both probably had hands that were well. I guess Anui's hand wasn't really necessarily going to be, depending on what the Ura was, may not have been worth 3,000. It was just Richi plus Dora, I think, or was it Richi 2 Dora? I forget. I might be wrong about that. Okay, so Stock-Soul having a pretty instantly got Ipeco and can open on the south. So yeah, obviously we'll lose that Ipeco if the south is called. So it'd be and is actually one away now. So I expect Stock-Soul may skip and not call the south because it doesn't actually bring the hand into Tenpai and it reduces the value of the hand. But there isn't really a way for Stock-Soul to get a good weight here. Thinking about calling that. But yeah, there was not like there wasn't really a good path to an Otozuke calling that. And it would just be a 2-han hand anyway. Oh, another 3. Decided not to take it, yeah. It's just so hard to use that in the hand. Yeah, this is such a frustrating hand that Stocksoul has. Oh, and look at that 3, 4, 5. That sucks. Would have a nice that would be I mean that would be Tenpai if Stocksoul had kept those and dropped it like 3, 5, 7. Well, dropping the 1. I wonder why Stocksoul dropped the 1 there. Yeah, taking that south, I feel like it's just really hard for Stocksoul to make this hand like get into Tenpai with the Riichi. Ah, boy, that's so terrible. Those, look at these draws. It's terrible. I mean, this could be Ohonitsu with Dora and Yakuhai, so Mangan Honitsu. It's just really really like this is just not Stocksoul's game. Like you can't like say that these tiles should have been kept, but the backfires never stopped. All right, what is Chun doing over here? Is Chun still 1 away? Oh, and Anoi just taking the Riichi with the weight on with the possible Ipeiko. The Riichi, Dora, possibly Ipeiko. Riichi, Pinpu, Dora, possibly Ipeiko, I should say. Waiting on the 4-7. Oh, and Stocksoul got into Tenpai as well, waiting on the 5-pin. I wonder if Stocksoul is going to push here. The 2, yeah, these are not safe. Yeah, well, I'm interested to see whether Stocksoul pushes or folds here and on what. Because from Stocksoul's perspective, you got to think that there's very little chance of winning here, but you also have to worry about the Tenpai and everything. So far hasn't really faced a real tough decision, I think. Well, the two so was a little bit. That was definitely a push. To some degree. Oh, here's the Dora. Okay, drop the Dora. Wow, that came out right away. I'm trying to like scan over these tiles and see like was there that Dora just came out so fast. Maybe that's just because Stocksoul had just basically already decided. Because I mean, that's something that you would be worried about specifically. Like, what if I draw the Dora? So maybe that's why it came out so fast, not because there's any actual like reason to think it was particularly safe. So I was kind of thinking there was some reasoning for it, but there may not be. Oh, nice draw for Anoi. Getting the full 5 shape. Kind of a bad 1-1-2-2 shape there. It has 4 pairs. Is that going to become Chitoi? Chitoi with 2 Dora. We'll see if Chun, I expect, is going to drop that Dora Haku at some point. I didn't keep the 9. Yeah, holding on to the north and dropping the 9 pin instead. Oh, dropping the Haku before the north. Okay, I'm just wanting to get rid of it. Oh, because Anoi called it. The things that I miss. And Oro having too many shapes up there. Just drop the Tuso, yeah. It doesn't really have a good pair. Yeah, the 2-pin is pretty useless just because there's no other pair. Although it does become a little bit more useful having the 1, 2, 3, 4, but Did Poro have the option to drop the 9-mon there? Because I think that would have been a good drop to keep the 233 and the 1-2-3-4 would make sense. The stock's still gonna take the Rishi? Okay, yeah. Oh. Oh boy, I feel really bad for Stocksoul this game. Just like, just getting punished for everything constantly. And yeah, it's like, it may actually, like, even though this is just one game, getting a low score at while the -20 Uma is so punishing. Yeah, it just sucks. Hate to see it. Like, this one game may actually push Stocksoul like out of finals. Just because it's such a, certainly can come back. Like, I mean, if Stocksoul gets first place in the next 2 games, it'll totally cancel it out and overcome it. But yeah, that's a rough requirement. But certainly, I wouldn't be surprised at all if that happens. Oh, and Stocksoul going for Toy Toy with 2 Dora, and potentially 3 Yakuhai. So that could become a Hanimon. Would definitely cancel out some of this bad score. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it actually only needs 2 of those Yakuhai, and is very likely to get them. So very likely to get Hanimon here if this hand completes. We'll see, because Shun is set up for Chitoi, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Anui's hand looks really good on the left side. There's this bad Kanchan shapes over here. And Pororo, I think, is also, it has a couple of Penchan, so that, like, how many shapes? It has like 3 good shapes and then 2 terrible shapes. Drew the Ipeco though. It's actually 1 away, but it's 1 away that's gonna be a Penchan away no matter what. Oh, and Anui speeding up. Yeah, this is like Stocksoul not might not just get a chance here. Oh, got an excellent draw though. Is now in Tenpai. The weight is not ideal, but it is Hanimon. Okay. I thought, but yeah, that would have been dropping on it, so Anui could have dropped out of Tenpai there. Don't see why. I was thinking the 5 might come out, but yeah, there's no reason for that to happen. So yeah, we can see all the 5s. I don't think we see any of the remaining 2 4s. Oh, and Anui get the Tsumo, yeah. Boy, I was really pulling for Stocksoul to win that hand. It didn't happen. This is just like, yeah, Stocksoul just not getting any breaks this game. Oh, hello, Aldi. And Anui might be about to steal first place here. And Stocksoul is just going for maybe Honitsu? Could just be going for a cheap hand. But could get a manga on Honitsu. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what Stocksoul has in mind. Because value is needed. And I mean, there's also value to Tenpai, obviously. So a hand that, so any hand that can open is going to be potentially valuable. Could potentially be 6,000 points at the end. But I think that people are going to be much less likely to fold. So a situation where only one person is in Tenpai is going to be pretty rare with this rule set, I expect. And it's just going to be because like everyone except one person had a ridiculously slow hand. I wonder if Shun is going to hold on to that. I mean, there's no way Chun's going to hold on to that forever, right? We'll see. I mean, maybe could just Shibori that to death. But oh yeah, so Stocksoul in Yishan 10. And I put the weight on the Sushi Trap weight on the 8 pin, I expect. Oh, the Haku is dead. So that actually, yeah, gonna need the East to come out, and the last East could be in the dead wall. It could be that Shun could kill Stocksoul's hand. That might happen. And yeah, I know you're really not wanting to deal in. This doesn't look like a pin Honitsu. Again, actually, how close is Anui here? Is one away, right? And could end up on the on this Yankan weight on the 346, and could open for that as well. Oh, got Min Tam pin. No, this wait, yeah. This is no. It's just simples. Richie simples with 3 Dora. So this could reach Haneman. And I wonder if I don't expect the Stocksoul is gonna fold against this. Doesn't want to drop that 3 though. Because yeah, I mean there's the problem of losing even more points. Yeah, Stocksoul just wanting to just assuming the issue. It's so hard though, because there's such a big penalty for folding against this in terms of, but like Anui is the dealer, and like we see so few Dora, so dealing into it is really punishing. But it's also really punishing to fold if it goes to no 10. So I wonder if oh yeah, those East just didn't come out. Both players holding on to the East. And did everybody drop out of Tenpai? So is Anui just gonna get 6k here and take? Yeah. So yeah, people were so scared of that Ricci that they just folded it and gave 6k to Anui. Yeah, maybe people were scared. Well, I don't know if people were scared of small wins. Certainly, that's a potential issue, but and also like given that Stocksoul is so far behind, it is kind of like a possibility. Like, what if Stocksoul just happens to have small wins? But it's still such a small possibility. Oh, nice draw at the end of that pension. Is this going to be a Chanta? Yeah, this is a pretty bad hand, but we'll see. Just depending on some good draws. And it looks like Anui might just take this pretty fast. This hand could speed up really quickly. And if Anui draws another Dora, could take a pretty commanding lead here. Not gonna call that? Yeah. It's like oh, okay. Didn't see Chun's hand improving over there. It's waiting on the 5-8. Oh, is Anui gonna deal in? No. Just avoiding that Ipatsu. With an early Ricci like this, I think you can be kind of confident that it's going to but that draw. So Anui gonna take the Ishan 10? Doesn't want to drop the Dora, I think. Oh, dealing into, yeah. Just Ricci. Oh, Mentom pin. Okay, somehow I didn't see that was Mentom pin. I'm so blind. Oh, and actually Chun stealing first place there. Didn't realize that was such a big hand. It's very. They're basically tied for first place. Stoxel way behind. Pororo having such a beautiful hand here, with the possibility of Sanshoku 567. So we'll see. Like, I mean, it's gonna be Richidora Chun at least. Assuming Pororo doesn't open. I think it'd be very surprising if Pororo doesn't manage to get this into Tenpai at some point in the next in the next 5 to 10 draws. And Ricci, oh, Stoxel getting an even faster hand. Ipeko Ricci Ipeko to Dora, waiting on the 4. So Pororo still has a good chance of gonna take the con. May as well. Don't need to be scared of because it doesn't add in an extra Dora. So I think that Pororo could freely take this con, unless Pororo wants to. Oh, does actually does actually open. Makes sense given that there's no time. Oh wow, 3 people in Tenpai already. So we'll see. Stoxel could just get lucky here. With either it's Sumo or from Chun, that force cell could come. I don't expect it'll come from anyone else. We'll put it on my drop it to well, never mind. Just stealing the Ricci sticks. Stealing first place. Yeah. Pororo a good chance to take this game given it's so late. Whew. Yeah, and Stoxel's still like not getting anything this game. Even though that hand was so fast. To be fair, it was a bad weight, but yeah. Just not happening. But no, don't worry about Stoxel. Stoxel's got this. Gonna come back. Oh, and already Tenpai on the east. Pororo, how dare you? Gonna start Honba farming. Could switch to Honitsu. Oh, yeah, taking Tenpai or Ishan 10 for Honitsu, Tenpai for 2 Yakuhai. Not really a great way to. Oh, there it is. Okay, switch to 2-5 weight. So I actually switched to Honitsu. Did not expect that would happen, but it did. That was like the only way this hand could become Honitsu without stepping out of Tenpai. It didn't happen. Just instantly. Very like Pororo's getting a very Pororo and Stoxel having opposite games here at the end. I mean, Pororo didn't have a great game like until now, but gotta take it. So yeah, that I don't think that really change. That doesn't change the score because that was basically just a free draw because it was already Mangan. Okay. Never mind. I guess it's Chun. Chun is the one getting kind of an unfair game here. Wow. So yeah, the way it stands, I think. I wonder. Actually, let me check. Let me check the scores. I'm curious. Who's going to be behind after this game? I expect it will still be Stoxel, but Stoxel does have an advantage over Anui from the start. Oh no, that's wrong. Stoxel also barely made it into. I thought Stoxel like was one of the. Hold on. Oh yeah, Stoxel was actually behind Anui. I didn't realize that. Okay, so Stoxel is actually going to be having a really rough time after this game. And at this point, like, unless I mean, this South 4 could last forever, and Stocksoul could just gradually gain points from Tenpai and get a Yakuman at some point. Or something like this could happen, but assuming that nothing crazy happens, like Stocksoul's going to have a really rough time after this. And Anui's just going to lose a few points. Going to lose like 10 points. Both of them will be at a kind of a disadvantageous situation for the last 3 games. But yeah, Stocksoul is the one who I think is really going to need to make something happen to come back from this garbage. Oh, did not go for Chitoi. That was Ishan 10 for Chitoi, but is still Ishan 10 for normal hand as well? I don't think so. Still 2 away, right? Hold on. Gonna drop the 6 or the 7 here? Yeah, the 6. Okay, never mind. Anui just ending it. Not gonna be able to change placement or anything, but is going to be able to gain like 2 points. So instead of losing 10 points, loses like 8 or 9. Oh, only 3.9? Hold on. I guess I was wrong about the UMA. I thought it was -5 third place. Is it 0 maybe? That must be what it is. I mean, I could look at the score and you can see it's 0. Okay. Have they started another game yet? Let's see. I don't know if they're going to play all 4. I think if they do play all 4, I might switch over and look at the other group after the second one. And I was looking at this group because I wasn't sure if they were going to play all 4 or not, and I think the other group is going to play all 4. Yeah, and yeah, Stocksoul refused to say GG. said no GG because I was brutalized. It's fair. Okay, what's going on here? Stocksoul first dealer. Alright. Anui having a kind of fast looking hand. Can fit Dora in there, maybe just get a 2-han hand. Stocksoul having value from the start though, and already Ishan 10? Yeah. Could get a pretty decent Shampon. But yeah, not great acceptance, but already Ishan 10. And I wonder if Stocksoul is going to have to end up dropping the Dora here. That'd be worth it, right? I guess this could also become Jinchan. It's possible. Doesn't particularly look like it will, but... Let's see... Pororo is actually not too far away either. 2 away. And Shun also having a very shiny hand over there. Free Dora. And maybe we'll open. So maybe by opening, Shun will be able to race Stocksoul, who, despite starting in Ishan 10, just did not really have a good acceptance on Tenpai to the point where it's still Ishan 10 in second row. Oh, there it is. That's exactly what was needed. That decent Champon on the door and the 9. So there's only one 9 so remaining, so it actually isn't very good, but it's fine. And Anui, still 2. Well, hold on. Could draw the 3 pin and hold on. Is that 1 away or is it 2 away? Doesn't matter. Because we'll have to drop that 1 so probably to get back into Tenpai. Oh, Stocksoul taking the win here. Didn't get any Ura. Still 7,700 points. That lovely 3 Han. 3 Han 30 Fu for dealer. Or the 3 Han 40 Fu, rather. This was 7,700. Alright, so maybe Stocksoul will get some revenge this game. Maybe get a bunch of points. Oh, pretty... Oh, hold on. So, I mean, that's like a 5th pair, right? It's turning into Chitoi. Inescapably. Oh, Stocksoul thinking about opening on this. For just a Sanshoku Doko? That would be 1 away for a Sanshoku Doko, right? Well, it'd be well, no. I mean, it'd be 1 away from in terms of like what you need of the 4s. You would need to get 1 more pawn on the 4s, but you still wouldn't be in Tenpai. So yeah, Stocksoul not going for Sanshoku Doko, going for Chitoi. We'll see if that turns if that's a mistake. It's definitely hard to get that, even in this position where you have a chance to pawn on 1 of the 3, and you'd only need 1 more pawn. You still would need to get the last one at some point. Oh, and Chun is already 1 away. And open on either the East or the Hatsu for a tiny hand, but is in 3rd. I wonder if Chun will actually open, or we'll wait for Tenpai. Keep it closed. Oh, and actually just drew it. Didn't get the choice. The choice did not come. Actually, wait. Pororo dropped the Hatsu, and Chun did not take it. So I believe that Chun did skip in order to keep the hand closed to get the Richi Yakuhai. And probably wouldn't have if they were ahead. I'm assuming that the reason that Chun skipped that Hatsu was solely because of the score situation. Well, I don't know, because I mean you could still do that even if you're ahead. To go for value, but yeah, certainly if you're ahead, then winning a small hand has a lot more value than if you're behind. Let's see. So Stocksoul is no longer going for Chitoi. Just going for simples. Pororo maybe a deal in here. It looks like Pororo is going for Chitoi as well. So Chitoi loses that hand. Oh, and it just turns out to be a 2-Han hand. Not a big deal. Didn't change placement. That's a pretty nice looking hand here. Some chance of Sanshoku 2, 3, 4. Or even 5, 6, 7. It's actually looking more like 5, 6, 7 now. But could just be simples. Could be simples that has Dora. So we'll see. Oh, 6. Okay. Probably just gonna drop that 5, 7. Now dropping the 3. So yeah, I mean, could have dropped the. I guess Pororo is thinking of Sanshoku, but I don't know. I feel like keeping this Kanchan here like is kind of like you have to choose one way or the other. And at this point, it's looking much more like it can become just Pinfu or simples or both. Probably best just to give up on that. Give up on Sanshoku and drop the Kanshan. I mean, it maybe be different if Pororo had drawn the 5-mon, had the 5, 6, 7 already, but as it is, like, it's already shifted over to the right. It's looking harder and harder to become Sanshoku, and it just got closer to just Pinfu. So I think dropping from your second pair, making it harder to get a really nice Ishan Ten and Tenpai is kind of a pretty big. And like here's just a Tenpai just for simples. So the 7 did not actually end up being needed anyway. And this is just, and it just ends up being a bad weight. At least it would be a Shampon on the 2-so and 3-so if that 3-so had been kept. But we'll see. Maybe that 4 will come out from Stocksel could just continue the bad luck from previous game and oh, never mind. Just ended up getting that. All right. Well, that worked out. Okay. So I wonder, will Pororo go for Honitsu here? Certainly has a decent enough hand for it, 4 Honitsu blocks. But it'd be much easier to go for it if the door was also a pin tile. But I mean, this could certainly become and I mean, there's 2 red 5 pins, so that makes it much more likely that this can become a Mangan even without getting both Yakuhai. So yeah, at this point, it definitely looks like Honitsu to me. Like after getting those first draws, absolutely looks 100% Honitsu. And yeah, Pororo definitely going straight for it. Still 2 away though. But I mean, even though I said that, and I think the dropping the 8-so is good there, but you could keep it with the idea that you might draw another one because you still get value that way. If you just happen to draw another Dora, that would be. But I mean, if you just happen to draw another Hatsu, that's just as good. So definitely makes sense. And actually, like drawing another Hatsu gives you another chance to raise it up to Mangan. So actually, that's a lot better. I mean, yeah. I guess the same is true of the 8-so because you could pawn it, but it's also like harder to draw the 8-so. Although we can see now the Hatsu are dead, but that wasn't true at the time. What's Anui doing over there? Anui's 1 away now? Hold on. Okay, yeah. This has a Riichi only hand with 1 Dora, Riichi Dora. But has some Fu there with 2 concealed triples. So maybe that'll reach 50 Fu. I think it's still 40, isn't it? So yeah, it's still gonna be just Riichi Dora plus maybe Uradora. Oh, gonna deal in here? Yeah. Yeah, deal into the counter Honitsu. Still only 30 Fu. Yeah, all those triples, but still 30 Fu. Just needed 1 more. Okay. Well, this hand looks alright. Got enough shapes at least. I mean, I can see this turning into Chitoi. Just given that it has these bad Kanchans on the left side. Oh, nice draw. Now that has breathed some life into the hand. So now has like 5 good shapes. And gradually improving. Okay. Oh, Pororo has so many honor tiles over there. Going for Honitsu again. And Anui has a nice looking hand. If that Chun comes out, that hand might. Oh, another pair, huh? Yeah, that was pretty helpful because it's one away from a perfect Ishin on 10 now. That may end up getting a weight on the 8 mon, which I expected to be taken. It's still 2 away. Oh, and Anui just getting into Tenpai without being able to call the Chun. It ends up with that nice Shampon weight that includes the Chun. And yeah, that Honitsu hand that Pororo has is like probably not going to get a chance to develop. Oh, and Chun dropping the door. Oh, that was safe. It was safe against the Riichi. Oh, Pororo actually in Tenpai. It looked to me like the hand was far away, but yeah, it was one away because of a single weight opportunity. And yeah, look at that nice manga on Honitsu. And Pororo opening. Yeah, Pororo is opening for Tenpai. That's interesting. It's so early. I would expect it would kind of be okay to just give up on it. And expect that someone will deal in or there'll be a Tsumo. But yeah, that's an interesting opening. So yeah, like... Yeah, got into K10 here, but so... Yeah, like, I feel like in this situation, Pororo is clearly pushing. There's already been a Riichi for several turns. I feel like it's totally fine to fold. I guess there's the issue of Tsumo. Like, you're gonna get hit by Tsumo anyway, so maybe it's fine to push. When you also consider the addition of... K10. But I mean, it was a K10 regardless, so I don't know. I feel fine. I still find it kind of puzzling, even considering getting hit by Tsumo. Like, it doesn't really apply. If you get to K10 anyway, then you won't be hit by Tsumo. On Chun getting a really fast Honitsu. We're seeing a lot of manga on Honitsus here. I don't think any of them have won, right? Always the cheaper Honitsu that wins. Stoxel's got a pretty nice looking hand. Go for simples, maybe? Stoxel could steal first here by just opening on that hand and taking the quick 2 Han. It's only East 4 though, but I mean, still. Could do it. We'll see, is Anui going to drop this Chun? Because it might soon become the deal in tile, but if Anui drops it now, then someone else will probably deal in. Or, I mean, or get hit by Tsumo. I think Stocksol's now 1 away. Maybe we'll wait and try and get that. No, opening. Right as I say it. Yeah, taking that on Totsu weight, very nice. Entotsu. Yeah, Anui dealing in. Exactly who Stoxel wanted to hit there, taking the lead. Okay. Pretty nice looking hand we got in front of us. Can speed up quite a bit. Portoro's hand looks nice, right? Is it already one away? I think it's two away, but I think now it's one away. Hold on. Or is it still two away? I don't know why I'm so mystified by Portoro's hand. I think it just like it's had four shapes from the start, and that's why I was somewhat confused by it. Because it looked like it should have 5 shapes, but just the overlap in the 1, 2, 3 and the 3, 5, 7, 8 was just confusing to me. Alright, like Anui is actually really close now, right? Has those 2 Dora, but can't open with those 2 Dora. It's a little frustrating. Once Stoxel didn't take that Nakabukure, so yeah, I would have to step back to take that. Or, I mean, could have dropped the, yeah, I guess it wasn't really an option to keep it. So you want to keep that that extra 4 so for a good Tenpai. Not wanting to drop this north. Is this a live north? No, it's not. And what's Portoro waiting on the 2-4? Hold on. Looks like the 2-5. Is it also the 4? The 4 doesn't work, does it? Is it the 2-4-5? Hold on. No, it's the 2-5. And okay, that came out. I'm not sure if Chun was pushing there or not. Or did I mix up Chun and Portoro at some point? Maybe I did. They both got non-English names. Oh, look at Chun's garbage hand. I guess it could become... So is Chun maybe thinking that it, like, the only thing it can become is Honitsu? That may be the case. Or how about Chitoi? It's pretty far from that, but I mean, it's far from everything, so... Oh, there we go. So yeah, I expect Chun is thinking of Honitsu. It's got 3. Well, but really, still only have yeah, they only have 3 Honitsu shapes. But I mean, it's closer to that than anything. Stoxel is actually still 2 away, I think. Oh, hold on, now one away. For just a Chun only hand, could steal first though. Going into South 3 would be very valuable. Does Anui have a chance to try and steal first here? I don't think so. The hand is too slow. And everybody opening like this, yeah, like from Anui's perspective, it's got to just seem like there's not much point in even playing here. I'm Portoro dropping the Chun. Oh, it was just because it was called. Okay, yeah. But I expect Stoxel is just going to win this because, like, this hand is just too fast. Oh, Chun switching to Haku only? Doesn't really have another option, I think. certainly wants to avoid dealing in at this point. Could go for a Hakudora hand, but I mean, there's not much point to it. Even though it sucks to get a 4th place, it's still the case that like it's not going to really increase the odds of, even if Chud wins on like a 2-Han hand or a 3-Han hand now. Was it already a 3-Han hand? But anyway, even a 3-Han hand is non-dealer. Doesn't increase the probability that much of getting a placement change in South 4. I guess Chun would be the last dealer. Or is the last dealer. No. It's going to be dealer in South 3. Okay. I don't know. Regardless, measured things out and saw it was better to fold than than push for a cheap hand in that situation. Maybe counting the Dora, like how many Dora can be seen and so on. In terms of what is the probability of dealing in, how much am I likely to lose from that, and so on. But now has a really fast hand. Maybe can get a Mentomp in here, possibly. The 5 shapes. This is starting out with like a really nice 2 away. Drawing a 3rd pair, but it's all right. It fits in nicely. Oh, didn't keep the 1 there. Okay, now is 1 away. I'm interested in that. Yeah, like I feel like that the 1-so has some value compared to like the 7-mon, the pair of 7s that's inside a Nobiton. I feel like maybe the 1-so is more valuable. I was just kind of getting distracted by that. Can anyone compete here? Maybe Pororo will. That nice looking hand over there. That's going for Chitoy? No. Just going for simples. No. Not going. It's just far away. like that 7-7-8-8 shape is killing that hand and the 5-so can't be used very easily. So yeah, Pororo's hand is like surprisingly bad when I actually look at it. But could, like, with 1 or 2 good draws or decent draws, Pororo could suddenly have a nice hand or switch to simples. Like if Pororo draws the 4-so, could start dropping off the 9s and switch to simples to maintain or to steal first back. Which would be extremely valuable going into South 4 in first place. But Chun taking Tenpai for just simples. And oh yeah, and Pororo did end up dropping off those 9s, so probably thinking about going for K10 for simples here. And he's not that far away. I think still 2 away. Oh, that draw is very helpful. Now is 1 away, so it could open on one of those pairs, or could like chi the 6 or the 9. Or even chi the 4-so, or draw it. Gonna be willing to drop that Dora though? That's a question. Pororo, this Tenpai is very valuable, especially given the placement situation, but could drop in the 3rd here. But yeah, ended up dropping it. Yeah, very dangerous. I guess only one person, only Stock-Soul is open. And there is a strong chance that someone who opens this late is just going for K10 anyway, so there's no danger whatsoever. Chun is also open and has been open for a long time, so yeah, could have dealt into like a small dealer hand there. Oh dang, Anui getting hit really bad by the Tenpai. Yeah, and I can understand from Anui's position, like when somebody like Chun got an early Tenpai, it would like I guess like Anui couldn't know for sure whether Chun is in Tenpai or not, but may have read that pretty clearly and decided, okay, I don't really need to worry about Tenpai because someone's going to win this round. But it just like, yeah, didn't happen. And Chun can't open this hand, has 4 pairs rather. It's kind of surprisingly bad for a 2 away. Like it doesn't look like, or rather, like the hand looks like it's good when you just glance at it, but like it's got 6 shapes and only one of them complete, and most of them pairs. So yeah. So Chun may not be able to take this into Tenpai very quickly. And compared to Pororo, I think Pororo's hand is looking very good. That Penchan is bad, but can easily drop that. I could drop it off now. Yeah. So now yeah, Pororo 1 away. Likely. Oh, and that's Tenpai, yeah. Waiting on the 7, so. Yes, Tom Bombadil. Just in time. At the end of this game. Okay, what's Stoxel is going for simples, right? But didn't take that 4, just dropped Sumagiri that. Yeah, wants to drop the other one as well, probably. For Tenpai. But yeah, we'll see how much Stoxel pushes against this Ricci. Stoxel is currently in first place. That's Tenpai. Drop the 3-sub? Yeah, takes that Shampoo. Yeah, I think that Stoxel pushing here this much is interesting. Like, is worried about losing first place. I don't know. Yeah, there's also always have to worry about the Tenpai situation, the no 10 penalty. So I feel like, yeah, Stoxel was like pushing a lot there. And also, I mean, Stoxel's in a position of needing a lot of points, needing to make up points from last game. To sing together of sun, stars, moon, and mist, rain and cloudy weather. Yeah, this song is excellent. It's a perfect song. Stoxel is trying to end the game. On the heather, reeds by the shady pool, lilies on the water, old Tom Bombadil, and already Tenpai, right? Waiting on the 1-4. Yeah, so Stoxel very likely to just end the game here any second now. We'll see. We only see one of the 1s and 4s, right? Chun has one as well. Oh, okay, hold on. So Chun is already 1 away. Maybe we'll actually race. But either way, we're going to end the game here. But, yeah, this is so close in terms of 3rd place. Pororo is not going to be able to steal first here. So really, we're just talking about who's going to be in 3rd place. Is it going to be Chun or is it going to be Anui? And it'll be really rough for Anui to take a 4th here, given the Uma. Like, a 3rd place here is like... This is basically like... Just like last game, Anui lost like 3 points. Is going to lose like 6 here. But losing 20 more on top of that is so huge. The Uma makes such a big difference at the lower end. Yeah, look, minus 27 versus minus 5.9 when they have basically the same score. So it's just such a big difference. Alright, I think they hold on. So what's going on? So they're playing another game. I kind of wanted to switch over to the other group, but I think the other group may be on break. I'm not sure if they're even going to play more games. I thought they were going to play all 4. Let me see. Yeah, I'm actually not sure. I'm not sure if they're going to play more or not. I thought they were. Because I think Yoshi was saying maybe we should play tomorrow, but they may continue. Well, I'll start looking at this game for now. Maybe after East 1 or something, I can back out and see if there's another game going on. Oh, Sucker Freak says they're gonna play? Okay. But yeah, just for now, I'll take a look at this game and see what's going on. I can switch over in a bit, so long as they start. Oh, nice. And Anui's starting out with a pretty nice looking hand here, starting out with this completed pin shape. Too many blocks, but so many of them completed. Was really considering going for Sanshoku, even though that would really slow down the hand. Basically, accepting a bad block for that extra value, that extra potential value that you're not especially likely to get. You're probably going to just switch over to a different shape anyway. So I think that's why normally, if you're thinking about Sanshoku or Itsu, it's something that you take as convenience allows. You don't slow your hand down for it unless you really are desperate. So yeah, we're seeing a little bit of an example of that here as Anui immediately dropping the 6-8 to keep that pair of 1s, which are so valuable. Now we got a nice 2-away. This is a 1-away, right? It's gotta be, yeah. So 1-away, but it may end up with a weight on the 7. So actually, that 3 is useless, isn't it? Yeah. And as I said that, Anui drops it. Yeah, it's useless because there's only 1 pair. I mean, it's not useless in the sense that you could get another pair somewhere else, but I don't think you could do that without dropping another. There's no way that you would use that 3. So I think. Oh, okay. Stocksel got an attempt by first. So yeah, Stocksel won last game. Maybe like I was saying, what Stocksel needed to do was win 2 games in order to counteract that really horrible first game, and maybe that's what we're going to see happen. And Anui, I think that was a step back to drop that 1. But even though this hand started out looking so good, it just did not really get any improvements. I don't think it got any improvements at all. And yeah, regardless, was probably gonna end up on a bad weight. And again, the situation from Anui's perspective is okay, it's likely that someone's gonna sumo, or we're gonna go to exhaustive, and I'm gonna be hit by a crazy penalty. But no, that didn't happen. Just benefited from a push. Oh wow, okay, Stocksel getting a Hanuman at the start. Yeah, things looking okay for Stocksel right now. Still a little bit behind, I think. But yeah, Let me back out and see. I can come back in a second if we don't got a game. Yes, there's still the only one, so. Okay, I need to move over to the dealer. Okay, instantly dropping the Dora. So that's something that we need to keep in mind is that if someone does an instant drop of the Dora, it may be because they didn't realize it was Dora. I'm certainly very guilty of doing that. Like not looking over and seeing what the Dora tile is until like the second or third turn and realizing, oh, I dropped the Dora on the first turn. It's a very common thing for me to do actually. So, and Portero got hurt by whether or not it was done on purpose. Yeah, ended up drawing a second Dora to get punished by that. Oh, and Chun already pretty close to a Honisu. One away from a Mangan Honisu. I'm getting a pretty decent Ishanten. And that's Tenpai, right? Waiting on the 7 pin. Who's waiting on the 8? That's Stock Soul. Yeah, waiting on the 8 and 7s, yeah. Champon. The switch here? No. Was that that wasn't Huriten? Right? Wonder why Stock Soul didn't take that switch. That's interesting. Did one of these, maybe the 8s look particularly good? Like there's not Kabe or like I don't know. That's interesting. Maybe they were dead or something like I didn't actually look and see how good the Yanmen weight was. Okay. Stock's having a decent hand here. Chun's hand looks pretty far advanced, I think. Oh, a nice draw there. That red 5 pin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a 6, 7. Very nice shapes and pins. Got that Penshan on the end, unfortunately. I think that's helpful, right? That's that brings it to Ishanten. Or that's Tenpai? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. I think, yeah, that was a declined Tenpai, right? So Chun, because it's so early, I think, decided to not take a weight on the 7 so, but try and get a better weight. But yeah, if it had already been in the second row, maybe we would have just taken that Ricci. Hard to say. Potero's also, and got a good draw there as well. Hold on. Could drop that. Could have dropped the 1. Well, no. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, and yeah, Chun actually did end up getting a nice weight on the, or a decent weight anyway on the 3-6 half dead Yanmen weight. You call that odd Yanmen, right? Ended up getting the deal in from Portero. Oh, and that reaches Mangan. Okay. Actually, let me back out again. Yeah, maybe they're not playing. I think maybe they're not playing, or they're taking a long break. It could be that they're taking a long break. Why am I okay? It's just putting me on the wrong person. Whoops. Oh, and I need to show the tiles as well. Okay, there we go. Okay, so actually, Potero's got pretty nice hand. It's already 1 away, right? Could open on the Chun and get a weight on the 6 pin. Oh, and Chun has a valuable Simples hand here, but is still 2 away. But maybe could speed up here quite a bit by getting some calls, like that. Very helpful. That doesn't really limit the value of the hand. Could still pawn the Dora. So, although I mean, doesn't need it anyway. It's not going to make it a Hanemon. So, oh, and there's Tenpai. Right? Yeah, waiting on the 3-mon. But Porto has all the 3-mon. But I expect Shun is going to change weight anyway. So, probably will. Could. Yeah, I don't know. Would I mean, probably would switch to Shampon on like the 4 and 7s if given a chance. But we'll see. Probably will switch to something, I expect. But otherwise, if Shun doesn't switch weights, this hand might be kind of dead. Because there's only one 3-mon left. Well, we see all the 3-mon. They're not coming out. Oh yeah, switch to 3. Got a good. I didn't see that possibility. I need to work on my calls. Like there's some of these cheese that don't occur to me. Hold on. I wonder if I missed a draw or something. Like I kind of want to go back and see, but oh well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But Portero got an Tenpai as well. We'll see who wins the race here. Oh, there it is. I was thinking that was Atsumo for a second there. Okay, yeah. Nice, cool 12,000. Alright. Oh, I know we might get a chance to get some points here. Nice, simples looking hand. Some possibility like a 5-6-7 Sanshoku. Needs a little bit better shapes. That's helpful, maybe, but not good for simples necessarily. Nice draw for Chun. The Chun still only has 4 shapes here. Stocksoul could also get kind of a reasonably valuable hand. Doesn't look as nice as Anui's. Oh, that was a nice draw there. Drawing to that Kanchan. I think Anui is now 1 away. Pretty decent 1 away. But needs to reach you that. Doesn't look like it can go simples, really. I feel like when you have like a 2-3 and a 7-8, then like going simples, essentially turning those into Kanchan blocks instead, is kind of slowing yourself down. Yeah, Chun opening for simples is now 2 away still, though. But that was likely the only way to get a chance of getting into Tenpai. Oh, nice draw. Now 1 away. Stocksoul, I think, is still pretty far away, and I wonder when Stocksoul may have already decided to try and open for K10, especially given that it's not really needed to get points. Oh, nice draw. Is that Tenpai? It is, right? Yeah. Wait on the 5-8. And Porto still 1 away. And I think Anui also has not gotten into Tenpai yet. Oh, actually is, yeah, waiting on the 6-9. But did not take the Richi. I just took the Dama on that. Oh, because it's Mangan. I didn't realize that it had 3 Dora in it for some reason. I don't know why, I'm just dumb. It's kind of a reasonable Dama. But I don't know. Could have taken the Richi there. It was kind of late though, right? So do have to keep that in mind. That I don't know. I feel like it's a tough call. Alright, so I don't know. Maybe at this point I'll just watch the rest of this game because it looks like apparently they are going to play, but I don't know if they've started yet, and we're already in South 1 here. Okay, Chun really speeding along here. Still Ishan 10. See if Anhui can make something happen here. I mean, it's looking good aside from the fact that Chun is so close. that may be what. Okay, that's a nice draw. This now has a nice nice one away here, so they're on even ground pretty much, and Anhui may end up with a nice three-sided weight. Is that helpful? Could have. So there's like two Sun Minshans here. So would it be good to drop the 5 Mon there? And I'm not sure. Right, because like if Anhui had kept that 2, dropped the 5, would have had a Sun Minshan in Mon and Pin with the option to use the 2 Pin as a pair. I want to like stare at stare at Anui's hand there and figure out the acceptance, but oh well. It's too late. Alright, I think Stoxel has a nice chance here to end the South 2 quickly. We'll see. Oh, and Pororo getting the Chun. Actually, yeah, if Pororo manages to get that Chun, we set up really well to get by another round here. But would really like some value. So I wonder if we'll see Pororo skip here. Oh, yeah, Stoxel got that so fast. I wasn't expecting that. Let's just to wait on the 6 Mon though. Oh, and takes the con. So that actually significantly upgrades the value. Maybe, well, not really. Like that'll bring it up to a 50 fu. 50 fu for just Richidora. So which is like the same as Durihan Chitoi. Oh, and Pororo also getting a Tenpai. Waiting on the 4-7. So Pororo definitely having the advantage here, both in terms of value and weight. But we'll see. Maybe Stoxel will get lucky on that 6 Mon. No, does not get lucky. No, Ura. Yeah, just cheap pen. I guess Pororo did not have the advantage in terms of value. I don't know why I said that. I think they had the same value, right? There's both Richidora. But Stoxel had the food. And yeah, Pororo again set up to win a fast hand here. We'll see. Chun also, I mean, Chun having the Haku to start with. But it's still 2 away, right? Or is it even, it's 2, right? Yeah. This looks really bad. Okay, so Pororo not baited into going for Isu there. Could take that. It wouldn't be Tenpai. Oh, hold on. Early Dama from Anhui. Is this going to be another manga? No. I wonder why Anhui didn't take that Richi. Perfectly fine to take it. It's not like particularly upgradable or anything, is it? Does have the lead, and it's South 3. I don't know. I feel like that was a perfectly good Ricci to take, waiting on the 8 pin. But it was early. Maybe thought there was just time to get a better upgrade to something better. But I don't know, like, even though it's a single weight on the 8 seems fine to me. Aren't we having a fast hand? Starting out 2 or starting out 1 away, it looks like. 24. Come on, but didn't take the that was Tenpai, right? But didn't take it. No, it is Tenpai. It took the Tenpai waiting on the 6 pin. Okay. Oh, and just immediately got it. Okay. Yeah. So Anui looking to take first this game. We'll see what happens in the last round here. Yeah, taking a couple of very fast wins. Yeah, and Anui again set up with a really nice hand. And again, likely we'll just take whatever is the fastest possible. Really depends on if that Shun and Hatsu come out. And we see Pororo and Stoxel may drop those. Yeah, and both of them, I think, well, Stoxel, I think, will definitely go for something fast, given that we saw that early open on the pin tiles. Oh, maybe no. Yeah, just gonna go for south only. Oh, that is a blow to Anui's chances to win. But we'll still take, even with a direct deal in, we'll still take first place. So that's fine. From Anui's perspective, that's totally fine. But we'll see. I mean, I think either they're still pretty much on even footing here. Oh. And Pororo going for Chitoi? But yeah, like it looks like Anui is not going to be getting those Yakuhai. Oh, but yeah, here's the thing. Okay. So this is what so for oh, okay. Chun just going to steal first. That was not what I expected to happen here. Like Anui and Pororo seemed. It was not Pororo. It's hold on. Anui and Stoxel both really well set up here to just take the game or end the game. Either way with Anui in first, and then just Chun just massacres the round. So yeah, now Anui needs to get a pretty reasonably big hand in order to steal first. Chun used to be in fourth in this round, or was that the previous round? I don't know. But yeah, is there any chance that that Anui can get a Gyakuten here, can steal first? Just needs to Ricci, I guess. I don't see how else this hand can get value except Ricci and get like an Ura. As it is, it would just be too small, even with a direct hit. Because it would just be a Ricci Dora. Could draw another Dora. That would make a difference, make a big difference. Chun is just getting all the Dora here at the end here, huh? Oh, nice draw for Chun. Stoxel again having this silly looking hand, just like last round. Not keeping that penchant, that's interesting. It's definitely losing some efficiency there. Yeah, because Stoxel is now looking at getting third place. Maybe does not want to get wants to get that Yakuhai, that second Yakuhai. Okay. Oh, come on. Pororo's already dead. Why do you got to do this? That's yeah. Potoro's the one getting brutalized this round. So yeah, now Stocksoul, like, now looking third place in the barrel, just like out of nowhere. Like in South 3 was looking good for worst case second place. Now, like, gonna end up barely taking anything away from this game. Could steal second here. So now, yeah, it's come head to head with who's gonna end up getting second here. And yeah, it could be a reason, a second that has some amount of points associated to it, not a huge amount. If Anui wins, we'll probably end up with like a plus 20, actually. So I think second place is worth 5 Uma. But yeah, I think Stocksoul's got the advantage. It's already in Tenpai, waiting on the 5 Mon. Anui still has a way to go. And again, Shun in Tenpai. I was kind of ignoring Shun because I was like, I don't know. If I was in Shun's place, I think I would not even be worried about winning this particular hand. But that's why I'm not a champion. Oh, nice draw for Anui. Is now 1 away, or I think that's the case. Yeah. So yeah, the thing about Stocksoul is that the weight is really bad. There's a reasonable chance that Anui could just keep pushing and get into Tenpai. Oh, about Potoro. I wasn't even looking at Potoro either. What kind of weight is that? Just waiting on the waiting on the 4-7. Okay. Yeah, I was not expecting that result either. Okay, well. Potoro is getting a small win, minimizing the loss a little bit, but yeah, that's a really brutal score. Yeah, Anui getting 17, Stocksoul getting 8, yeah, minus 68. Yeah, wow, that is rough. Yeah. And Stocksoul got kind of a similar, like, yeah, I think Stocksoul getting 8 from this game and some score around like maybe 30 or 40 from the last one is still going to be negative after these games. So this is a pretty substantially negative. So I think that Stocksoul is going to have a very difficult time making finals. Needs to get like a big win in the last game, I think, for that to happen. Oh, they're back in. So they're playing the last game. And then Psycho Freak, Cafe Elric, Lightning Yoshi, and Kokoro are playing the third game. So let's take a look at their game. And maybe halfway through, or at some point we can, well, I don't know. Maybe we can, after this game, we can switch over to the other game again and see how it ends. I think that'd be fine. Because I'm just I kind of want to see what the final result is. Does Stocksoul get a big win? Does Shun get a big win? I think it's going to be very, very consequential in terms of the final result and who makes it into the finals. All right. We're kind of coming in the middle of the hand here with Psycho Freak getting a Ricci. Waiting on what? Is this a big weight? Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a it's not a 3-way Tonki weight. It's like a Sanminshan. Yeah. 147. And I was so confused by this weight because it looked like a 3-way Tonki weight to me at first. No. End up getting the Itsu actually. Very nice, 12,000 points. And stealing first. Came in just in time to see Psycho Freak steal first. Alright, what's going on? I think Yoshi having a decent Honitsu looking hand. Actually, yeah, having 3 pairs of honor tiles there, so set up pretty decently to get Onitsu. And drawing the 9, so yeah, definitely. We'll see if have that. If it just depends on what people drop, what people drop into that. And I think Cafe Alaric also has a pretty nice looking Simples hand, maybe. I think that actually looks pretty good for Simples. And some chance of Sanshoku 6, 7, 8, I guess. Maybe. And Psycho Freak's hand gradually improving, still lacking a shape, I think. 1, 2, 3. I mean, it barely counts as 4. So yeah, needs some shapes here. Oh, nice draw for Light Pink Yoshi. Still has had a chance to call anything. Is definitely set up for a Mangan Honitsu. Yeah, and there it is. Ari Tenpai. On Cafe Elric not keeping the 4th pair. Oh well, yeah, that was a fast Honitsu, huh? Yep. Stealing first. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Yeah, Psycho Freak's hand looks kind of... could become Sanshoku. Could become like a Chitoi. It's got three pairs, but it's like if it doesn't get any good draws, like I can see that becoming Chitoi. Oh, Cafe Elric may get Sanshoku 5, 6, 7, but like it's such a bad. It's so lacking in shapes. Hold on. I think Kokoro's got something decent going on. Just generally, like, we're not seeing really good hands in this particular round. Whoever gets some good draws first. Oh, nice draw for Psycho Freak. Psycho Freak actually has the advantage now, I think. Even though I was saying the hand looked like garbage at first. Because I hadn't seen how bad other people's hands were. And getting another really nice draw there. Thinking about dropping that Dora. Yeah, just drop it. Going for maximum efficiency. Could have kept it, though. Could like drop the 1-mon. I think that'd be fine. But yeah, it is something that would need to be like a sideways, like you can't get a direct upgrade by drawing next to the red 5. So it kind of makes sense to just get rid of. Oh, there we go. There's the 4. That backfire. Oh well. But yeah, I mean, even drawing that 4-mon, like that only means you have to drop some other shape. So even though it's an upgrade in value, it's not at all an upgrade in efficiency in any way. And so yeah, Psycho Freak is 1 away for just, I mean, it's just a Riichi only hand. Could accept a Dora in there though. Could become Chanta, I guess. Doesn't look good for Chanta though, because you have to move like multiple things. I guess really just need the Dora. Like drawing that 9 so good because it makes it possible. We'll need to draw the Dora and need to draw the 3-mon as well, because otherwise the 2-mon might end up being the pair. Oh, and there is Tenpai for Cafe Elric, waiting on the 5-8. Pretty nice. 3 Dora. Just Riichi Dora. As dealer, like, and this is a cool 12,000 points. But is it going to come out? Well, we can see that Light Pink Yoshi has all the 5s over there. I don't think we see any 8. We'll see 1 8 in Psycho Freak's hand. It does look like the 8s are likely to be drawn, given all the other tiles we see. But they just don't seem to exist. The eight so don't seem to exist this round. They're all on the dead wall, I guess. But there's 4 tiles left. They may come. Still 2 tiles. Okay, I guess they're not coming. Oh well. Is that Tenpai? Yeah, I think that's, yeah. Okay. So they end up each getting 3,000 points for that. Very nice. It's worth so much. Just doubling those no 10 penalties is so huge. A nice hand that the Cafe Elric's got. Kind of cheap. I mean, could become Honitsu. But it needs to draw, like, drawing next to the to the non-so tiles. I mean, it can still very easily because it's got 4 Honitsu blocks. So and also having the red 5 already, so it's already Mangan Honitsu. It's just needing to take a step back in order to maintain it. But it's so much more value added on raising it to 12,000 points instead of like just Hatsudora is like 3,000 points. I think the ideal thing would be to draw the Haku, because then you can just drop off the 3-mon without losing Ishanten. Or I mean, I'm sure there's other things you could do. You could draw as well. Hold on. I guess if you draw the 6 or the 9, that's similarly would work. Yeah, but yeah, the sand is just not being compliant with Honitsu. Oh wow, Kokoro's got a bunch of door over there, huh? But can't open that hand. But is Ishanten? Still Ishanten? I think it's actually 2 away. But it doesn't take that 6. I wonder why not. Why not drop off that Kanchan? Oh, because of Huriten. I see. Yeah, and Kafe just taking the cheap Tenpai. Just waiting on 4-5. Kind of bad wait. Yeah, I guess Kokoro is not pushing anymore. Could be. I guess could have just dropped the 9-pin to fix the 7-pin as a pair. Regardless. I think Yoshi again ending things early. Yeah. I think Yoshi cheating a bit this game. I don't know what happened the previous 2 games. I could have looked at the logs to see. You can look at those afterwards. Oh, look at this. This is such garbage. You've got two completed blocks of Penchan and a bunch of honor tiles. Like, how dare you? I guess it can improve really quickly though, because like you just draw a bunch of floaters and then build new shapes, and you've already got 2 completed ones. So I can see how it would very quickly turn into a reasonable hand. And Cafe Ulrich maybe will go for Honitsu. We'll see. Oh, now it has a bunch of pairs, or 4 pairs. We'll see. Oh, opening? Opening for just a cheap hand again? I don't know. Is in 4th. Cafe Ulrich is in 4th place. I'm not sure if in that position if I would feel okay opening when I have a chance for Honitsu. It didn't look perfect for Honitsu. Like certainly, like think Yoshi's hand earlier looked a lot better, but it's not that far away from it. Kind of had like 3.5 Honitsu shapes, and in that position, I feel like you just gotta rely on luck a little bit to get value. And also the Dora is 9-so, so makes it more enticing.
No.
Yeah. Okay. It's just got a cheap Hatsu only hand.
Hats.
Yeah, like, I don't feel like that's like helpful, right? Like, well, I guess Cafe Elric is in third. I don't know what his standings overall are, so it's hard to judge. Because it could be that Cafe Elric is thinking like, okay, if I get to third, then I'll be really set up well to get in the finals. If Cafe Elric is behind, then I think that you really need to go for more value in this position. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's also the case that prevents Psycho Freak or Lightning Kyoshi from winning more points. But Kokoro could have hit one of them for like 12k and reduce the gap. But yeah, it is hard to say like without knowing what Cafe Elric's overall position is, whether or not I agree with that. And Lightning Kyoshi is trying to hold on to the dealership here with a cheap hand. And Cafe Elric has a bunch of Dora, but hard to complete that hand. If I was in that position, I would be thinking maybe Sanshoku would allow it to happen. Like if you draw the 3-zo or the 2-pin or the 3-mon, then suddenly be pretty close to being able to open for Sanshoku with 3 Dora, or just open on the Yakuhai. Even better. But gonna have to raise Life and Kyoshi's like Chun only hand here, which is already Ishanten. Oh yeah, and Cafe Elric opening for Atozuke. Oh, and there's Tenpai. Maybe we'll end up upgrading to, could even upgrade to a San Menchan. And we'll see if Kokoro ever drops that Hatsu. I expect Kokoro will. It's hard to avoid pushing when you're that far behind. Oh, and there's the upgrade to San Menchan. Didn't take. Oh, yeah, because of Hurriten. It just went into Hurriten the previous round. Okay, I thought that I'd missed it, but I just missed. I just missed it happening after I said that. Okay, and Psycho Freak and also in Tenpai for a cheap hand. So yeah, we have 3 people in everyone except for Kokoro. Oh yeah, dealing into double run. I didn't realize that was a double run. Okay, that is pretty rough. That's a rough hit. Well, I guess it's actually not bad because one of them was so cheap, but still kind of hard to recover from in South 2. Oh, look at this hand. Yeah, Lightning Kyoshi starting out pretty close to completion here, assuming that Chun can be called. Oh, and drawing another pair in the middle of it. That's actually very helpful because that brings it to Ishanten. And it looks like Cafe Elric is going to have to drop that Hatsu, and likely will. We'll see if Lightning Kyoshi pushes here. Like that Dora's South is kind of scary, right? Like if Lightning Kyoshi just avoids dealing, but yeah, thinking about I don't know. I don't know how much Lightning Kyoshi was actually thinking about skipping that. I mean, I guess you kind of have to take that, right? Like it's an early Tenpai that is going to cut off Cafe Elric from being like really close to stealing first. But also, if Lightning Kyoshi deals in, then that instantly gives Lightning Kyoshi. And I think hold on. Like I think Yoshi just switched to a worse weight there, right? Switched to a weight on the 6-0 instead of the 8. But I guess this is more upgradable because it's like upgradable to like a Diantan even. So maybe that's why I was wondering if that was a defensive drop, or I don't think it was. I think it was switching for upgrades, potential upgrades in the future. But I don't know. The 8's always fine. People hate 8s lately. Oh, just dropping the 5. I was thinking that 5 may have been useful. I guess maybe Psycho Freak did not want to hold on to the 5 for later. Oh my, just got punished there though. That would have been Tenpai. If the 8 had been or if the hold on. Well, anyway, got a Tenpai anyway. And we'll see. So that 3 was not safe, right? So I guess Light Pink Yoshi is pushing here. I would feel okay folding against this Rishi. I guess it's kind of late, so it could get hit by the no 10 penalty pretty bad. It's also the case that if Light Pink Yoshi deals into Psycho Freak, that may make it more likely to get first. So I wonder if no, just actually put down a safe tile against that. It was safe against both. Okay, so I think Light Pink Yoshi, yeah, just folding. Yeah, Kopuro dealing in. There's one Ura. Didn't change the score though. I didn't realize that was Sanshoku. I don't know. What's wrong with me? Okay. All right, really nice, shiny looking hand here. See now I'm looking at Sanshoku possibilities, but like when it's like into the third row, I'm not looking at him. Yeah, that's my problem. Is Cafe Albert gonna go for Chanta? Looks very Chanta. I think it's already Tenpai for Chanta. But not worth anything. Just a 1 Han. But I guess it will take going into South 4 in second place as the dealer. Not too bad. We'll see if Psycho Freak is actually kind of likely to deal into it. This really depends. If Psycho Freak, whether or not Psycho Freak draws something that'll make that too useful. I don't expect that'll happen. We're gonna see a deal in here. It doesn't actually change things much to deal in. Because that'll just be dealing into a 1 Han hand. It still retains the same placement. Oh, got it, Sumo, okay. It's a really cheap Sumo. 1,000 point Sumo. Or 1,500. Because of 40 fu, yeah. Okay. Yeah, why was that 40 fu? I don't know. Was there more than one triple there? I don't know. I don't know why that was. It should have been. Sumo was worth 2, so you need 8 fu on top of that, right? So and it was like 4 for the open trip. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I trust that it was supposed to be 40 fu. Okay. This hand is already pretty close. Missing a pair. But is technically Ishan 10. It's like a really bad Ishan 10. Like an Ishan 10 where you can draw the 7 mon or the 8 pin, and that's it, I think. But yeah, can very easily upgrade this to a better Ishan 10, but it still hasn't happened. Hand is not improving. Oh, there's something. That's helpful. Kokoro's hand it looks pretty good. Holding on to that 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of seems useless. I guess there's no. Yeah, there is. There's no real need to keep that. Yeah, that 1 pin pretty useless. Maybe been somewhat thinking of Itsu or something. I guess if it went at South 4, you got to be thinking of whatever you can, whatever Yaki you can get. But there is some chance of a Sanshoku 5, 6, 7. Oh, Psycho Freak just gonna end it though. I don't think Psycho Freak can't steal second here. Okay. See, I think that what Psycho Freak needs to do is draw the 8 pin. I think that'll give Psycho Freak a chance to steal second, but otherwise it's not happening. What, the 5 and the 8 dealing? Hold on. Oh yeah, Kokoro just in Tenpai. On a cheap hand, just gonna end it. Just gonna end the misery of the game. Okay. Yeah, so Psycho Freak waiting on the 8 pin. Yeah, so actually, I mean, if Psycho Freak does win on that 8, that would definitely steal second. Or actually, yeah, I mean, if it comes out of Light Pink Yoshi, it is still first. Not that that's gonna happen. Yeah, those 8s are just gone. But what's the situation with Tenpai? Because Tenpai makes a big. So Cafe Alric is not in Tenpai. Who is in Tenpai? So Kokoro is. Light Pink Yoshi is, right? Yeah. So Psycho Freak is just going to get 3,000 points from this. So it's not going to. But there's going to be points coming out of Cafe Alric as well. So I think Psycho Freak is going to steal. Oh, never mind. That sumo prevented a Gyakuten from happening. That's unfortunate for Psycho Freak, who is just about to engineer stealing second through no 10 penalties. I guess actually not that big a difference in score between them, 8 points. But yeah, it's minus 40 for fourth place. Fourth place is so brutal with this rule set. Okay. Let me see here. Let me look at what their previous games were. Okay, so Light Pink Yoshi. Hold on. Did they have? Is that their second game? Hold on. No. Here's their first game. Here's their second game. Okay. So Cafe Alric seems to be doing well. Got an 86,000 point game. Wow. Psycho Freak got first and third. Light Pink Yoshi got a. Okay, that's rough. So I think actually Light Pink Yoshi is trying to come just like Stock Soul. Had this really low score, then got second and first. So actually, yeah, Light Pink Yoshi maybe doing well. Kokoro got a bad score here too. But who's doing the best out of all these people? Hold on. I think Psycho Freak is doing well, right? Cafe Elric got second and first. So from these first two games, definitely Cafe Elric was in the lead, and Psycho Freak did okay too. Blackpink Yoshi was really far behind because of this game here, and Kokoro. Kokoro got a really low score. Okay, yeah, Kokoro is actually having a rough time. So yeah, it looks like Cafe Elric. Cafe Elric is actually doing extremely well, and I don't think anyone else really is. Lightpink Yoshi and Kokoro both having a rough time. Psycho Freak kind of evening out, I think. Well, not evening out. A little bit ahead, but I think Cafe Elric is significantly ahead. So depending on what happens the last game, both Cafe Elric and Psycho Freak, I think, are going to have a decent shot. Okay, we got one more game here. I don't know what happened with the other game. I thought we would be able to take a look at it. Maybe I should. Can I just double check this? Hold on. Did they only play 3 games? No, they played all 4. What happened in the last game? Chun got first. Anui got third. Stocksel got a 4th. So I think Stocksel definitely out. Chun maybe in. So Chun got 2 firsts, a third, and so so Chun got 3 firsts. So I think Chun is a very strong contender for the finals, and I expect Chun is going to make it in, but I don't think anybody else is. Looking at these scores, okay. I mean, in that group, obviously. I think Psycho Freak and Cafe Elric both have a very good shot here. The other two are going to need something crazy to happen, I think. But all right. Okay. So what's Lightpink Yoshi going for here? Didn't drop the 8mon there. So maybe thinking of Pinfu or something. Yeah, is one away, but they're only going to get Pinfu from drawing the 6-pin. Psycho Freak going for Cheap Simple's hand. Oh, it did draw the 6-pin. Okay. It's Richie Pinfu, maybe Dora. Oh, and Cafe Elric. So Zardi and Tempai for Simples. Not too expensive, but good start for Cafe Elric. If Cafe Elric gets first in this game, I think we'll have a very strong chance for the finals. And Psycho Break starting out practically in Tempai. But not much value here. We'll see if Psycho Freak just keeps this closed. At least kept it closed there. Didn't open on that second pair. And is Ishanten from the start here. Kokoro getting a nice draw. Still like 2 away, I think. Kind of has a lot of trash in that hand. Cafe Elric's hand looks nice in terms of the shapes. Having a floating 3 and 6 there on the far side. Yeah, like lacking shapes. Only has 4, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's helpful. Yeah, so Cafe Elric has a really nice hand now. You can just drop off that 1-pin potentially for Simples. And yeah, is this still 2 away? I think Kokoro is still 2 away as well. It's only Psycho Freak who's 1 away. Oh, nice draw. Upgrading that shape. Alright, taking the Champon on the 9s in West. Very nice Champon. Oh, one of the West is gone already, unfortunately. Still, this is just a cheap hand, though. And I think, just like Cafe Elric, Psycho Freak may be able to pull off, may be able to get into the finals by winning this game. But I expect if Psycho Freak doesn't win this game, then it's kind of unlikely to make it into the finals. Although, of course, it really depends on what the other two groups do. Because we could have a group that has like 2 people that have very high scores and 2 people with very low scores. So we could get 2 finalists from one group, which would make it very hard, or make the bar raised for the last 2 finalists coming from the remaining 3 groups. So yeah, it depends a lot on that. If that doesn't happen, then basically we'll just take the highest score from each group. And Cafe Elric opening for Atozuke for just a 2-Han hand. And yeah, if we think of this as basically being Cafe Elric versus Psycho Freak, then this could be a very consequential hand here if Cafe Elric just ends the dealership. Goes into East 3 in the lead. Light Pink Yoshi opening on Hatsu. Bunch of garbage there. Maybe thinking of potentially Honitsu, yeah. Oh, and Psycho Freak already waiting on the 7-pin for Itsu. Not the best weight. Very valuable. Probably be Mangan. Could be Haneman, right? Would need to get like get both of the 7-man being the Ura or something. Or Tsumo. Tsumo plus 1 Ura. Well, Kokoro drawing the Bulan tile. Probably not going to drop it. It's possible the Kokoro will drop the 7 if, like, say that oh, well, never mind. Light Pink Yoshi wins. But yeah, what Light Pink Yoshi needs to happen is, like, get a 100,000 point game or something. And Kokoro would need an even bigger win. I don't know if I'm overestimating how bad that first loss was. I think Light Pink Yoshi had like a big loss and like 1 moderate win, which makes it really hard to overcome the distance. Unless like suppose that Light Pink Yoshi got first and then like Cafe Elric got 4th and Psycho Freak got like a low 3rd. Maybe that would be enough. I'm not really sure. But I expect it still may not be. Unless it was like a huge, huge win. Let's see, Kokoro has how many pairs? 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Double East, but no Dora. Could maybe pick up the 8-mon and the Double East. Could also go for going for Toy Toy. Still need another pair from somewhere. But that's definitely a way that this can reach Mangan. Yeah, I didn't take that Atozuke. Oh, dropping the East entirely, okay. Just going for Pinfu. Not Pinfu. Just Ricci only. I mean, that's too bad. If If Kokoro had kept the 3 Mon and both East, then this would be 1 away for Soanko.
Leech.
Alright. So Psycho Freak actually having a very valuable hand. Could this could potentially be a hand that seals oh, never mind. So Kokoro may have just saved Cafe Elric's bacon there by not allowing this hand to win. Alright. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, really lacking shapes here. Maybe we'll see. Maybe this will improve quickly. We don't see any Dora so far. I think Light Pink Yoshi has the advantage here, maybe. Some pretty good shapes over there. The Sucker Breaks hand is pretty good too. And actually, Kokoro's hand has significantly improved, right? 1, 2, I guess has four shapes now. But can't really get value here. Unless, like, drawing next to that red 5 would be very valuable. And drawing the Dora, also very valuable.
Chi.
So, yeah, so Kokoro now 2 away. Cafe Elric is also 2 away. No, 1 away. See, I expect that also having the ability to open Cafe Elric likely will just end this round pretty quickly. We'll see. I didn't keep that 4. Yeah, I feel like keeping the 4 or keeping the 8 is kind of similar efficiency-wise, given that you could pawn anything. Although if you do pawn the 4s, it doesn't allow you to have a good weight. If you pawn the 1 or the 4 in that position, it makes sense to keep the 688 instead, given it's about the same in terms of the efficiency to reach Tenpai.
Chi.
Alright, there we go. Decent Champon. There's only 1-so left. It's not terrible. Oh, nice draw for Kokoro. Now 1 away.
No.
Okay. Well, that's that. Like I said, Cafe Elric just bringing it into the round. Looking pretty good so far, but it still has a whole nother side to go. But yeah, really, I think really Cafe Elric would probably just want to avoid losing points here, and not have Psycho Freak getting a large amount of points. Wonder is that if Psycho Freak is going to go for Juramanta right away. Looking pretty good for Honitsu, but can't get up to Mangan very easily. Needs to both get the Yakuhai and get like the red 5. I guess having concealed triples brings the Fu value up, so it actually is probably fine to leave it at. Wow, getting so many. Maybe it can become Chanta as well. Yeah, so that's oh, drop the 9 instead of the 5. That's interesting. I feel like dropping the 5 makes it much more likely to get Chanta. And it's not that different efficiency-wise, really. Although I guess keeping the 5 means you could get like a 3/6 waiter or something.
地
But also keeping the 9 means you could get a weight on the 9 if you pawn
本
the Haku. Or if you chi the 3 one rather. No, actually it doesn't. I don't know what I'm talking about. There was no way to set up a Tanki weight on the 9. I'm just getting too tired. But yeah, so Psycho Freak set up to win. Let's see. So it would just be 3 Han. 3 Han like 50 Fu or
論
okay.
三色同順
I think it would have just been 40 Fu. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Because it didn't happen. I was too invested in that Chanta. Oh, yeah, it would have been Chanta, so that would have made it a Mangan anyway. I don't know what I'm talking about. The food does not matter. Okay. Do we see any good hands here? Not really. Guess Kokoro's hand isn't too bad. I didn't know. That's helpful. Actually would have a decent chance at Itsu if Kokoro hadn't dropped the 9 so. I think actually Cafe Elric's hand is kind of improving here. Yeah, there's another decent draw. Really need the 7 pin. Oh boy. Okay. I wonder about getting rid of the 9 pin. I guess efficiency-wise, it doesn't make any sense to do that, but I just hate this. Being dealer, being in first place in East 4, and having 2 Penchant in the hand, and like the Dora being inside the Penchant, it's just really irritating. Makes me want to drop that 8/9. Never gonna drop that 6. So that's helpful, that it fits into the hand so well. And Kokoro just has Pinfu, right? Nothing else. I think Cafe Elric is now 1 away from Menton Pin. I mean, well, more likely to be just a Pinfu. Except, hold on. Actually, now it is set up to be Menton Pin. That was a good discard for that purpose.
リーチ
So this is a pretty valuable hand. Could reach Hanuman, which would be really huge at this stage, and I think would send Cafe Ulrich ascending into the finals most likely. So I think this hand is extremely consequential, whether or not this weight just happens to come out or not. Con? Got a con. Okay, skip the con. Okay, yeah. So Kokoro has definitely served the role of like ruining people's dreams in this particular game. All right. Heading into south. This hand we're looking at seems pretty bad. We'll see. Well, Psycho Freak has got some nice shapes. Yeah, it looks like Psycho Freak's gonna take this because everyone else has such crap. But we'll see. I mean, other people also have the Yakuhai they can open on. Well, except East isn't Yakuhai, so I guess only Light Pink Yoshi does. So we'll see. I mean, this hand that Light Pink Yoshi has is making me think like it's likely to be like Chitoy or something. If the Hatsu doesn't come out. The Kokoro is probably going to drop it at some point. Oh, and Psycho Freak drawing another pair. Oh, and dropping the 9. Thinking of just opening for simples. I feel like it would be good to just get rid of the Kanshan. Because I don't know. It doesn't seem valuable from Psycho Freak's perspective. I don't see how it's valuable to win a one-hand hand in this situation when it's looking good to just win a closed hand that potentially has a lot more value. I guess like just winning Richi Pinfu is not that likely to be good either. And this could at least get it could get. I mean, what if it gets a red 5 and a Dora? I don't know. It's still not that much. But there is a whole side left still. I think Kokoro is one away. And now is a better one away. But yeah, Kokoro could win a pretty reasonable hand here. And so Kokoro still has another dealership left, so for all we know, could end up getting this could end up being a 100,000 point game for Kokoro, which would shake things up quite a bit in terms of the final scores. Because that's the thing, is that if if Kokoro were to get 100,000 points, that means everybody else is going negative. So it could really, and just in terms of ranking this one group, it would make a huge difference. Although it may not, again, depending on what happens in other groups. Whoever ends up first in this group may not end up going to finals anyway. And I think it's actually, how many pairs? Is that 5 pairs? Yeah, that was 5. So this didn't take the Chitoy Ishanten, which makes sense because it's much worse. But oh, there it is. There we go. It's taking Dama. Oh, hold on. That's Yakulis, isn't it? I don't know. I feel like you may as well Richi for the chance at winning, given that there's so much value, even if you don't think that you're going to win. Just take that Shampon, because if there's I don't know, if there's any significant chance that you can win in the last few discards, and you'll get like a Haneman. The thing is that it would have been Atsumo would have been worth a lot because it would have also been Sananko. But anyway, that didn't happen. And Kokoro wouldn't have won anyway. Would have just spent 1,000 points. 1,000 points isn't that much to spend for a chance of winning so much more. But yeah. That may have been partially guided by the fact that winning on Atsumo would have been already worth a Haneman. Yeah, Zpeiko says Zumo, Zumo-san Kodora 3, yeah. Reaches 6. Yeah, we got Cafe Ulrich starting out Ishan 10 for Chitoi. So we'll see how much. We'll see exactly how. What does Cafe Ulrich do here? What is the Chitoi procedure?
Reach.
Oh, the Chitoi procedure is just Chirichi waiting on the Dora. So that's interesting because. Oh wow. I was gonna say that's already Mangan in Dama. This is gonna be Baimon. No, it's not Baimon. Okay. Yeah. So that's very interesting that Cafe Ulrich took that Rishi waiting on the Dora when. That's one of the worst Rishis to take. I mean, depending. I mean, it depends on a lot of things. I feel like, especially early on, though, when people are going to be dropping under tiles anyway, whether they're alive or not, like, it's a great time to just Dama and take your free Mangan. Although people are still going to probably drop them just because they don't have anything better to drop. So I don't know. It's actually like, I feel like that's one of the harder problems to think about is, do you Rishi waiting on the Dora? Especially like Dora honor tile? Yeah. I think it's a very complicated question. A pretty nice hand in front of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Light Pink Yoshi could get a lot of value there. But Light Pink Yoshi needs so much value, and does not have another dealership left. But I expect we'll just open here regardless. Like, what else is there to do? Like, I mean, Light Pink Yoshi could be crazy and like go for a Honitsu Toy with 3 Dora or something to try and squeeze every possible value out of it. But what's the point? Oh, Kokoro has actually very nice shapes here. I didn't see. It's already one away, and that would be a nice way to head into the dealership that needs to be to make up a lot of ground. Psycho Freak also pretty close here. We'll see who gets there first. Oh, and Cafe Ulrich also having like kind of a weird. Well, it has like a how do you say that, Kutsuki Ishan 10 setup, where it can draw next to the 5 pin or the 6 so to get into Tenpai, like that. That's Tenpai.
Reach.
Yep. Okay. And if you hear people use that term, Kutsuki, that's what that means. You just have a floating tile that you're using to get Tenpai. Was that Chitoi? Wasn't expecting that. Oh, look at that. Is this Baimon? Yeah. Truck it to Baimon. Okay. Well, that can happen. That Baimon Chitoi. This isn't another Chitoi. No, it isn't. Okay. There's actually not that many pairs here. But there are over here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4. Okay. We're safe from Chitoi for now. I think Cafe Ulrich is advancing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, only 4 shapes. Oh, nice draw. I mean, I guess it'd be better to like draw next to the 7 than to draw that, but it's fine. Oh, what? Okay, what does Light Pink Yoshi have? Just Richi? Is that in Totsu? No, just a wait on the 7. The 7 so. Yeah, so yeah, early Richi waiting on the 7 soul on a Richi only hand or a Simples hand. Oh, it's Sanshoku. Simple Sanshoku. Okay. But I don't think that's gonna be enough. So I don't think that's nearly enough to take first in this group. And the thing, so thinking about it from the perspective of like who gets first in the group and whether or not they're gonna make finals, it's lopsided in terms of like what there's something that can happen, which is 2 people in a group can have high score. You can't have nobody in the group have a high score. There's got to be someone that has. I guess you could end up with people having equalized scores. So you could have like one group where like everybody zeroes out. But still, there'd be someone in that group who's like above 0. So yeah, I guess so. Okay, if you have one group like that and another group where 2 people get high scores, those do kind of cancel out, don't they? So I guess that's I guess it isn't that lopsided. Oh wow, Psycho Freak getting a negative score here. Yeah, so I guess Cafe Elric, kind of regardless of what happens here, is probably unless Cafe Elric deals into Yakuman, I think probably is going to have the highest score in this group and going to be have a very good chance of making it into finals. But I don't think Cafe Elric has that high of a score. We can check after this and see. But what's quite unlikely dealing into a Yakuman or making finals. I could be wrong because I've just kind of like looked over the scores quickly during games and stuff, so I might be wrong about that, but that's what I thought. Oh, and Kokoro, I mean, kind of a weird. It has like a. Actually, I'm gonna end up waiting on the 2 so that's not bad. Either draw the 2 so for like a nice 6-9 wait, or just end up waiting on the 2 so, and can also just open. Thinking about dropping that Kanchan? I don't know. I think yeah, you can just drop that 6-mon. I think that's fine. Now, I think Yoshi very close to ending the game here. Not gonna make it in the finals, but at least get a nice and end it in a nice way. And it does make a difference in terms of the rankings in the semifinals themselves. Like, it's much better to try and minimize the losses, so you get like say like 8th place instead of 11th place or something. If you care about the Chaos League rankings. Okay. So yeah, I don't think that makes any difference for Elric really. Just taking a 3rd here. This is like positive points by a very small amount. I mean that could make a difference. Like, I don't think it makes a difference in terms of being first in the group, but it may make a difference in terms of finals. So let me take a look here. So Light Pink Yoshi got 2 firsts, and a second, and then a really low. So actually, I wonder. I think Yoshi may have done pretty reasonably well. What is the other score? Like minus 4,900, and then two firsts. Those two firsts are going to basically cancel us out and maybe be even a little ahead, and then a second on top of that. So I don't feel like, yeah, like that's going to be good enough to make it into finals. That's my impression is that it wouldn't be, but we'll see. Cafe Elric got third here, got second in the previous game, and then two other games got, let's see, first and second. Yeah, it was this big first. But didn't get any fourths. So I think Cafe Elric is going to be substantially ahead of Life Pink Yoshi just because of this due to not getting any fourths, whereas Life Pink Yoshi got this huge fourth. And if you look at this 86,000 point game, that's going to be like that's going to be 70 points. That's such a huge amount of points. I don't think that anyone else in the group comes anywhere near what Cafe Elric got just from that one game, basically. Like this third didn't even subtract any points. The second added on like 10 points, or some number of points. Is it 10? Something like that. And then yeah, this first one here. Hold on. There's 1, 2, 3. Where's the other one? Did I skip over it? But then yeah, a second here. So yeah, like all these games were positive or zero. So yeah, Cafe Elric really did well in terms of the points. In terms of placements, I think Yoshi may have won. Like if you just count the placement alone, I'm not sure about that. It'd be closer at least. But in terms of the points, Cafe Elric definitely was far in first. And if you look at this other group, I think we saw before it was Chun who had the highest scores. If we compare Chun and Cafe Elric, I wonder who was ahead. Because Chun did get two firsts here and a fourth here. This fourth isn't that bad though. It's not super low. And then the other one is, hold on, where's the fourth game? Here. Got 3/3. So yeah, so Chun may actually be ahead of Cafe Elric. I expect Chun is ahead of Cafe Elric. But yeah, those two both looking good for finals. We'll see what happens. It could be that both of the other groups, like we have like two people that both have like huge scores in both of those, and they knock everyone else out. That could happen. You never know. I don't expect it will. I expect that we'll see probably one person from each group. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I think we'll do another stream tomorrow. I don't know if we'll go over both groups tomorrow. But yeah, we'll do whatever is convenient to do. Thanks for joining me. I should probably raid somebody. Who should I raid? Who is on? I could just raid ARML. Spell this right? Okay, American Richie. Alright, thanks for joining me. Hope to see people tomorrow. Have fun in the tournament.